just pulled up to the office. Gonna head in to work. My alarm woke me up this morning, and I don't know about you guys, but when my alarm wakes me up, it frazzles my morning. I typically wake up like 10-ish minutes before my alarm, and so when I sleep all the way to my alarm, I feel like I'm behind the 8 ball already. Like I feel like I'm late because I've all of a sudden lost that 10 minutes, which I don't know. And on top of that, just like the noise that my phone makes for my alarm, just like my heart immediately is just like off to the races. So this whole morning, like my whole morning routine, I just felt like frazzled and rushed and just, it's not fun. My commute is about 25 minutes, so that kind of allows me to just put the cruise control on and just like chill for a little bit. Like I'm at work in plenty of time, but just like feeling rushed immediately as soon as I wake up in the morning is the worst feeling ever. So, but we're here, right on schedule. We're gonna go in, get some work done. I do need to leave a little bit early today because the farrier is coming this afternoon. So get our work day in and go deal with that. All right, we are at the barn. It is a Sunday. It is nice outside. We're having a good day. As I said in my last video, I am in need of a reset, like big time. I feel like a hot mess. A hot mess. I plan on approaching my reset in several different phases, and then as I keep progressing, kind of assessing like at what point am I reset complete, ready to go, because I do not know how long this is going to take. Like it's that bad, like where I'm like, when I say I'm a mess, I am a mess. So step one of my reset is to review my goals. And I'm actually in kind of a weird spot because I have two sets of goals, which is not great. So back in late 2023, early 24, I developed my 24 in 2024 list, which was just a list of 24 goals that I had for myself that I wanted to achieve this year. The thing with that though, like a year is a long time, but 24 items is a lot. And I feel like it can kind of end up being this list of things that you put on there just for the sake of getting 24 items. And to be honest, I don't remember a lot of what's on that list. I kind of said it and forgot it. I was reviewing it monthly for the first couple of months of 2024 and then just kind of lost steam. So first part of this reset, reviewing that list. My second set of goals was actually from when I did Jordan Peterson's self-authoring program at the beginning of May. I did just the future authoring part of it, which had me set, I think I did set 6 goals with that one. And obviously because that one is a lot more recent, I feel like the goals on there are a lot more relevant, and just the program that you go through, I feel like it allows you to develop higher quality goals, I guess, and like really had you like actually set steps for how to achieve those goals. So I think those goals I'm probably gonna keep. I just need to like kind of review what they are and like what are the steps that I need to do to achieve them. And then the 2024 list, I think I'm going to be very, very selective on what I keep from that list and say that I want to achieve this year. I want to be very selective and just get it down to like, these are the essentials that we need to deal with for the remaining 6 months of 2024. The second part of my reset is to assess what am I doing in my life and with my time that is not serving me. So like, what are those unnecessary things that are making me maybe feel busy, feel productive, feel like I'm getting something done, but actually aren't moving the needle. They aren't getting me closer towards the person that I want to be at the end of this year. I know I'm definitely guilty of that. I'm very much a busybody person, always have to be doing something. And that is why, for example, I decided that I was gonna stop producing my podcast. I was like, it's been fun while it lasted. I did really, really enjoy it. And like, a part of me is kind of sad that it's done, but like, it takes a lot of time and it was just not giving back anything to me. I was putting a lot into it and not getting anything back. So it needed to be cut. And so the second part of my reset is just figuring out what are those other things in my life that I need to cut out, because I know like I am busy. There are definitely things that I can cut out that I do not need to be doing, that are not getting me closer towards my goals. And once I have more clarity from the first step on what my goals actually are, it's going to be significantly easier to figure out what are the things that are they're not related to my goals at all. Like they're unnecessary, right? Like I need to be laser focused on the steps that are getting me towards my goal. Anything else is likely unnecessary. Step 3 in my reset is to get out of my environment. I am very much a scheduled, routine person. Like day in, day out, it looks very, very similar. And I think what would really help me to kind of reset is just to physically get out of here for even just a few days, get out of here, do something completely different, like don't have to worry about work, don't have to worry about riding my horse, don't have to worry about even like cooking meals or like getting to bed at a certain hour or waking up at a certain time. Just like completely get out of my routine and just like forget about it all for a hot minute. Just completely get out of that. We are going to Saskatchewan for a few days. Unfortunately, it's for a funeral, but I feel like just like the whole getting out of my day-to-day will be very helpful as part of my reset. I find that doing that also helps to give me clarity on what are the things that I'm excited to get back to once we're back home. I feel like that is a really helpful indicator to figure out like, what are the things that light me up? What are the things that are really important? Getting out of my routine and getting somewhere else, getting away, I feel like really helps to give me that perspective that I think will be helpful. Again, identifying like what goals are important to me and what I really should be focusing on going forward. So I'm very much looking forward to just getting out of here for a little bit. So as I said, this whole reset is going to be done in stages. So we have goal review, reviewing unnecessary activities and getting rid of them, and just getting out of my day-to-day environment. So those are my first 3 tasks that I need to get done. I'm going to start this afternoon with reviewing my goals. Once we've done those 3 things, then I think I will move on to what the second part of my reset will look like, which I'll talk about once I get that far. But I think this will be a really good way with these 3 steps to get the ball rolling in a better direction and make me feel like I do have control over my life. Everything is not completely on fire and completely falling apart and the world's an entire mess. Like, no, you're fine. We need to get some clarity on some things and get a bit of perspective on things so that we can finish the rest of the year on a good and hopefully successful note. I would like to achieve, like obviously I set goals with the intent like it would be really cool to achieve these. I think I would be a better person at the end of it with them successfully met. So yeah, that's kind of where we sit now. At the moment, like I said, I'm not in a great spot. So it brings me hope that, okay, I have things to do now to help me get out of this kind of slump or rut or whatever you want to call it. I'm really looking forward to taking some action to get out of that and going from there.